two things here we're going. We have the numbers that you guys got, the breakdown, and if you want to have questions, you can ask them, and they're gonna vote on the special assessment for the building.
Okay,
That's what,
can we,
that's what we're trying to add.
can we-
Like, for every number that you have there,
Yeah.
the detail, the proposals, or whatever you wanna call it.
The proposals.
detail, that's what they're saying.
It is a proposal.
That's what I'm saying.
Continue,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, so, I guess we should ask the questions, 'cause
well, can we,
And
excuse
they
me
don't
one
want to go
second,
over
let
that.
me interject one. Can we systematically go through every single thing that needs to be repaired?
yeah.
And we'll start with that, okay?
Okay.
So start with whether it's the plumbing.
Obviously, number one on here, if some of you have that, is the drain pipes.
drain
That's the
pipe.
biggest problem with the whole building. If you look above your head, those all have to be replaced too. The whole building, the plumbing is in really bad shape.
Okay, so.
That's why we keep having problems, because every time they turn on the water, another pipe breaks.
Okay, now, from what I understand, this is my uncle, I'm representing my uncle. He's been displaced for 4 years. Okay?
Everybody here is ready, he's not the only one. so-
Yeah, but there's people that got to move in, okay? He's been displaced for 4 years. How come when initially the building was supposed to be looked at, this thing didn't come up? The problem with plumbing, was it just all of a sudden, or, the pipes just started bursting? We're not in
No, it was a
Northeast.
money situation.
So how come was it brought up
No, it's not a
before?
money situation. I'm gonna explain you why. I was on the board, I was a president for the 2 first years. And it was not a money situation. At the beginning, yes, we needed to recover the buildings first from the authorities. Then, the second year when I left with 200,000 in one account and 200,000 in the other account. But what they did is they preferred to pay the structural instead of spending the money in something else that it was going to come in important when the building opened.
Okay, so what you're saying to me is that the necessity was more for the plumbing rather than the structure.
Rather than, or any other thing
Okay.
that when the building opens, we were going to need it for.
Right. So in order to get the CO, to occupy the building, the plumbing should have taken precedence over the outside.
Yes,
or whatever
that's
the
right.
case may be.
Para las personas que están en la computadora, para las
So
personas
why
que están
wasn't
en la
that done?
computadora, en español, lo que la persona está diciendo
No,
es que había $400,000 en la cuenta, había $400,000 en la cuenta bancaria antes de tomar la decisión de entregarle todo a Star Group en vez de hacerlo para la parte eléctrica, que era lo más importante de regresar al edificio.
O
Que es lo que
plomería.
se está hablando en este momento, y la plomería.
He's just translating
Just
what everybody
translate
said.
what
I
you
understand,
said.
but you said electrical, and I know.
No, no.
electrical plumbing. Okay, so
Gracias, buenas
what's the
noches,
answer?
gobernador.
So what's the answer?
So the answer is that they applied the money to the building, it's not that they.
Hay gente para
The
entrar
money
al
was used for
meeting.
the.
They keep saying we don't have money, but there was $400,000 at that moment. Simple.
And where is
John
the
wasn't
money?
here, John wasn't here, but there was $400,000.
Okay, so that money got ripped off.
No.
So then where's the money?
All right, let the vice president speak up for them.
Remember she just said that they chose to spend it
On
on.
outside rather than inside.
Correct.
Who's they?
So because,
Well, no. They did elevated, they generated other things. It wasn't all outside.
What?
You're yiping on one
So
thing, that's not what happened.
Excuse
Was there any
me,
leftover money?
excuse me.
Who are they? Explain that.
What we
Who are
did
they?
with the money, we had this board and the board before we were and the board before we were elected, whatever money we had,
Right?
we use it to comply with what the building department and the fire department requires to open the building. So all the information is on the website, is on the financial statement. It's very detailed information. So where the money went, okay? We had to pay Star Group, we have to pay engineer, we have to a lot of spending to do to get the generator. I mean, to get the building reopen.
Up to code.
That's where the money went. That's why we didn't repair the pipes and all the drain problem that we have now. We knew that all that thing was going to happen. We didn't expect it to happen, at the same time a lot, but when the units are occupied, we have this problem, the drain problems. We didn't address it before because we didn't have all the money to do that. We decided to spend the money to reopen the building, and that's what we did. We did the fire alarm, all the pumping required for the fire department, the elevators, the structural repairs. That's where the money went. We didn't address all the other issues that were not necessary to reopen the building because we didn't have all the
Hold on
money.
one second.
First, our first
Can you please
goal,
hold?
objective for
Hold on
this
second,
board
please.
and the other board that were before this one was to reopen the building. And I think that's what we all want. Okay, that's what we did. So, I don't know if that answered your question, sir.
Well, let me interject. From what I understand, my uncle over here wanted to return to the building, and according to him, the board said now he can't go back into the building because there's no CO on the building. The people that are here now, okay, got a free ride and got to go inside, but he's still locked out, he can't go into the building. So explain that to me. Can he or can he not go into his?
I did. Okay, can you explain
What
it
I'm
again,
trying,
please,
what I'm
because
trying
I
to say to
didn't
you,
understand your
okay,
question.
people have moved into the building already, okay? When he chose to move into the building, he was stopped and said, you cannot move into the building because of the issues now that are happening with the pipes. So,
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
The city of North Miami Beach posted a
I
letter.
can barely hear you.
So they didn't say nothing. The city of
Can another
North
board
Miami Beach
member
notified
answer
me
that?
that this place is open again. And
Okay.
they're free to
You
move back
mentioned, you
in.
mentioned that all the money
Got it.
went for reopening the
Okay.
building. Was
Listen,
structurally
I'm
a
outside.
part of reopening the building?
So,
Everybody super quiet, please. Quiet.
Was what?
I retract what I said, I retract.
Was the structural part of reopening the building?
No, se me olvidó bajar un pito.
Part of that was structural, yes.
That is a lie.
Se me olvidó el megáfono.
That's a big lie. That's why when you're saying all the
Se
money
lo voy a
went
Germán,
to reopening
habla
the
Germán.
building, the structural part was never, ever part of reopening the building.
And let me ask you something, where do
Never.
you guys think the money is, that we have it?
No, that's your opinion. Just look at,
No, it's not an
the
opinion.
papers.
It's not an opinion. It's
What
a
happened
fact.
before the building got shut down?
You
What
know,
happened before the building got shut down?
before,
that's where the money.
you had the opportunity to do some things that you did.
It's a fact.
Don't that.
You said,
One person at a
We
time.
you
pay,
said all the
we
money
pay
went to
what we
reopening the
had,
building.
we had to do, and that's.
You just said,
And that's what we did.
you just said that all the money went to reopening the building. The structure was not to reopen the building. You know it.
Yes, that was part of the reopening building. Because we had to.
Quiet, everybody quiet, be careful of your apartment. Quiet.
Ya, silencio.
And they were allowed
Por
us
favor,
to
quiet.
move
So
forward
we can
with the
listen to the
structural
guy.
part, just
That's it.
closing
One person
all
at
the
a time.
doors that go to the balconies, because the balconies, that was a requirement.
No.
So we avoid that part, we put like
Let me
a cross
interject.
on
If the
that,
balconies
so
were
we
a
were able
requirement, if
to
the
move into
balconies
the
were a
building.
requirement,
So I
how
don't know
come
why
you're
you're
allowed
saying
to
that.
move in,
that-
but they're shutting the
structure
doors,
was
that you're not
not
allowed
required.
access to the balcony? Does it make sense? If the balconies are required,
Again, I repeat, if you have any concerns about where the money went, you are,
I'm
you
talking
have
about
all the
structurally.
information on the website.
You're letting
It's-
people
everything
move
is
in, you're letting
there.
people
If
move
you have
into their
questions, of course,
apartments.
we can
Stop
answer,
it for
okay?
one second,
I
okay?
mean-
Stop filibustering and listen to me. If the balconies are required or not required for the people to move in, and they close the doors, okay, so that you can't go out of there, okay, so then why waste the money on the balconies and they're not allowed to go outside? Okay, and from what I understand, the balconies have been put up, taken down, put back up again. I mean, what's going on over here? So if the contractors that you hired did a poor job, and they didn't get a CO, okay, and had to tear down the balconies again, it was a waste of money. Okay? Simple as that.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion, it's a fact.
First of all, this board didn't hire
You're
that vendor.
you're spending the money on the
That
wrong
happened in
places for the
2021.
wrong reasons. Get these
And
people back in their houses,
That, I
okay?
mean, what
And
we
have,
paid Star Group was the one side of the building was prepared, so we needed to pay that because when we were elected on the board, that job
I'm
was
gonna make it simple.
wasn't.
How much money do you have in the
It was
coffers?
done at that moment, okay?
How
But we
much
paid-
money do you have in the coffers right now?
Some money was for the electrical part, that we need to put the generator there, and we need to rewire, a lot of it rewiring, we need to do some work with the gas pipelines, we need to require the gas, we need to do something with the alarm system, with the fire alarm. There was a lot that we did, and we had all those meetings explaining what we were doing, and that's what we did.
Okay, I understand that. Let me ask you a question.
To not waste any money, we asked the building department to allow us to close the balcony, so we don't have to do all the
That was
other
the
parts.
first requirement, what are you
And we
talking
can
about?
use
You
that
didn't ask
money
nothing.
for
Come on, don't
the
lie.
things that were needed to be done in the building. That's what we did. Your opinion is different. I'm sorry, but
It's not,
that's
I'm sorry, listen, it's not an opinion, it's a fact, okay? Let me ask you something, if you know so much about the building. Wait,
Está mintiendo a todo el mundo. No, eso es mentira.
Stop, let me say. How many people right now are occupying the
That
building?
is the agenda, the question coming before the agenda.
How many people are occupying the building? What's the occupancy rate of this building right now? How many units are there? Can anybody answer that?
I think it's
I need to, oh, hold on.
something.
Wait. Everybody needs to calm down. One person at a time talking, or we're not gonna get anywhere and this is gonna stop.
I want to
I need you to calm down. We need one person at a time. For 3 minutes, that's it. I can't have 10 people talking all at once.
Ese es el truco.
One at a time, and we're gonna stop.
Can we move forward? So because we are talking about
Let me ask you a
things that
question. What is, how many units are there in this building? Somebody answer that? 150. How many people are occupying this building right now? How many?
how many? 30 something.
25 or 30 people are occupying. And what about the people, let's say, who own it and rent it? Is it at 50% occupancy?
No, so there's only 25 out of like 150 units. It's not a 50% occupancy.
So you're telling
You need
me,
75 units to be.
so the question I'm asking is a money, it's a percentage, okay? If there's only 25 or 30% out of 25 to 30, 25%, not even 25%, I'm sorry. If there's only 25 inhabitants in this building out of 150 units, how in the hell are they gonna come up with the money?
Well, there's a lot of real estate that own the property, they should pay it. They should not.
They should be paying their dues. Our the problem we're having is people aren't paying their
So where
dues.
do we go from here to get somebody else to pay for this?
All that, we're doing foreclosure, we're doing collecting money, we're doing a lot of things people have to pay. because they want everything fixed, but they don't want to pay. In any normal building, you'd be foreclosed on, and that would be that. They have to pay, so that they have enough money to do this. They're also having to do a special assessment. The building costs money every month. It's not free, water's not free, power's not free. And if people are not paying the bills, they're going to pay the bills.
A fair question. Is there a land developer interested in this building? They're building here, they're gonna build over there. Is there a land developer that is interested to buy everybody out?
We need to
Because
stop.
Earlier, okay, people, when this happened, were selling their apartments at 50 cents on the dollar.
That's their choice, sir.
Okay, you're right.
That has
Okay,
nothing to do with
what
what
is
we're
their
here for.
apartment worth now?
I don't know, look it up and you'll
Why?
see.
Why? I know, because I've looked it up.
We have to bring the
Nobody
building-
wants to buy it, because you know, there's so many problems. So we have
No nos van a dejar hablar. No nos van a dejar hablar. Entonces,
We've already done that. That's
And
what
what's
we
the
laid out.
solution?
The solution is, we've already done with the city asking to get the building
Porque está
open.
preguntando
We're trying to
por
do
qué
the
no
assessments, we
hicieron
can get this all done. So that
Del edificio, que es lo que tenía que hacer.
Lo primero, porque hicieron
I
los
can't give you the
hicieron
exact
mal
answer. Do you know
por
how long it
prioridad,
takes?
pues. Pero bueno, en ese entonces creo que ellos
No, it was shut for 4
son
years.
los pendejos.
But no.
Pero obviamente ellos, Germán y María dejaron como $400,000 en la cuenta. Dice que se han ido libros de cosas que ellos dicen, pero uno no ve los recibos. Pues. O sea, ellos pueden decir mil, pero nosotros no vemos las pruebas. Porque tú dices, arreglé los balcones, pero no arreglaron esta parte.
El mío no lo ha tocado.
Sí, pues no han arreglado. Y se le debe bastantísimo a esos jugadores.
Ajá. ¿Y dónde está?
So what do you say?
Tuviera, la Mónica empezó a llamar a la señora hoy.
We need to get back to what the meeting is
Dice,
for. I
no, y ahí
understand
le manda un link para conectar.
There's a lot of
Dice
people
que la
that work
contaduría,
in
la
the
contaduría.
Money, and only a few people are paying the money, and they're not gonna be able to move in, and they're gonna pay, and then somebody else comes in and gets the damn apartment at 10 cents on the dollar. Who the fuck are you kidding? Let me take a break.
We're done.
No, ahí está.